Good morning, children. How are you? Fine. I'm Radha, your science teacher from Dr. Besant English Medium School. Children, please bring your books, studio, notebook, pencil, eraser and sharpener. Please, when you are ready to watch the video, please keep all the things one place. Okay, when you are going out, wear the mask, have the healthy food. Okay, wash your hands when you want to have anything. Okay, children, please help to your parents and take your parents' help when you need in the studies. Okay, please bring your books, children. Here, see the page number studio. Please bring the studio here, and page number 45. Page number 45, children. Here, already up to here we have completed. Up to here, the last class we have completed. Now we are there in the middle of this page. Now I want to write the title. Lesson number 1. Lesson number 1. The world of green. Okay, this is the title of the lesson. Okay. In this part, we have learned about the basic parts of the plants and how they will work, and each and every part of how they will work and how it is useful for the plant. For us also we have discussed in the last classes. Now, in that only, we want to discuss the remaining part also. See that the tree and the grass are both the plants, but they have a different from each other. Actually, in the last class, we have read a story, isn't it? Between that conversation between the tree and a grass. Here the tree is that telling, I am very strong, you are so weak. Even a big light breeze also, you will feel like a storm. Like that the tree has talked with the grass, isn't it? Then the grass says, don't worry about me. Actually, when a big breeze comes means I can bend. But what about yourself? Like that, a conversation has happened. For that we have given the answers also. Is it at the same night what happened? A big storm came there. Then what's your answers also we have discussed here. Some of them may say that they have tree will be survived, whereas some of them they have told grass will be survived. Why the tree means? You may tell that actually the tree is very strong. The branches of the tree may be broken, but the trunk is very strong, so it is alive. Some of the students may think that the grass is already in the story only it has given an answer. It is when the breeze comes it can bend. So the grass may stay alive. Like that they may think, and we have written the answers also. But here one thing you have to think that both the tree and that grass or plants only, isn't it? And next one. Similarly, some plants have a basic parts but may still appear different from one another. Actually, all the plants will have mostly roots, leaves, stem, fruits, flowers. For each and every, most of the plants will have all the basic parts. But these basic parts are somewhat different from each other. Each and every body parts of ourselves are same or not? Everyone will have eyes, nose, mouth, teeth, tongue, hands, everything. In the same way, the plants will also having a basic parts like roots, stem, fruits, flowers, leaves. But how they are different, the shape is different, the color is different. Like that, here somewhat change is there. That change we are going to learn in this class. Okay, and next let us understand more about differences in the root system. Actually, the plant is divided into two systems. In the before classes we have discussed root system, shoot system, isn't it? Did you see here page number 39? Here you can observe here root system, shoot system, isn't it? In this root system we can see that one part, that is the roots, and in the shoot system you can observe the stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, isn't it? Means here the plant is divided into two systems, that is root system and shoot system. In this class we are going to learn about the root system. Okay, children, here root system. See here, root and shoot systems of various plants. Both you wants to learn here. First, in this class, I will tell about the root system. In the next class, I will discuss about the shoot system. Okay, children. See here, root system. Differences in the root system. There are two types of root systems are there. How many types are there? Two types of root systems are there, and they are Here, I want to write here root systems. How many types? There are 2 types. Okay, there are 2 types, and first one is taproot. One system name is taproot and another system is fibrous root. What is that? Fibrous root. Is it? Here the root system is divided into 2 types. One is taproot, another one is fibrous root. Okay children, did you understand here? Taproot, fibrous root. Okay. Okay. Next one, here taproot and fibrous root. I will show you children what are the taproot and fibrous roots. Here fibrous roots. Fibrous roots. Fibrous roots. See here. I want to show children. These are the 2 types of root systems. Okay. These are the 2 types of root system. This is fibrous roots. This is the taproot. Now I will show you the live. See here. This is the taproot children. See, this is the taproot. You can see that big root, isn't it? Here you can observe. Taproot. Okay, this is the taproot children. Taproot. Okay, you can observe this. This is the taproot. And next one. This is the fibrous root. You can observe these roots. See. Is it? Means what is the difference you can observe children here? Can you observe any difference? Here taproot is very big one. Isn't it? Whereas the fibrous roots are very small and there is no any big root you can observe here. Isn't it? Everyone can observe or not? See here. So many roots are there but they are very small. But in the taproot you can observe that big roots, isn't it? And it is like a fibrous. Fibrous means peach telsa peachu ela undo alage untundi. Okay, and these roots are very small. You can observe here. This is the fibrous root. This is the taproot. Now did you understand children? And next one, in this only the plants with taproot have one main large root growing downwards. Here individually I want to tell about this taproot system. See here, in this taproot you can see that one main, this is the main one, this is that main one, and here this is the largest taproot which grows downwards. The roots will grow downwards or not? Which grows downwards, isn't it? It will grow downwards. This is that main and largest roots which grows downwards. And the next one, and at the end of the stem into the soil, smaller roots are developed from the main root. It will grows inside the soil, and smaller roots you can observe here. And smaller roots are coming from the main root. Okay, these small roots are coming from the main root. Okay children, did you understand here? Is it? This is the taproot system, and here it is having a main root and small roots are coming from this, and this is the largest and main root, and the small roots will comes from from the main root, and it will goes down, it will goes towards the ground, means inside the soil it will grow. Okay children, this is about the taproot. Again and again I am telling, you can observe here. And the next one, see here, fibrous root. Here fibrous roots means the plants with fibrous root system having a number of thin roots. In this is the fibrous roots, you can see children. Here so many roots are there. isn't it? But they are thin. అంటే చాలా చిన్నవి, సన్నంగా చిన్నగా ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, ఇన్ ద నేమ్ ఓన్లీ ఇట్ ఇస్ దే ఫైబ్రస్. ఫైబ్రస్ మీన్స్ పీచు. కొబ్బరి పీచు ఉంటుంది తెలుసా? పీచు ఎలా ఉంటుంది, సన్నంగా ఉంటుందా? అలాగే వాటి రూట్స్ కూడా చాలా చిన్నగా ఉంటాయి. అండ్ దే ఆర్ ఇన్ fibrous, and next one have a number of thin roots arranged from the end of the stem. Actually here for the taproot the roots will comes from the main root, isn't it? This is the main root, small roots will comes from the main root. But here for the fibrous root, the stem at the end of the stem thin roots are coming. You can observe here thin roots are coming. There is no main root. Did you understand, children? There is no main root. And here one more thing, children. One more thing. And the end of the stem we can going into the soil. And all the roots are usually about the same size. You can observe that all the roots are in same size. Here you can observe here. We can see that in this main root. Okay, children, main root you can see here, and it grows downwards, and small roots are coming from this main root, isn't it? Did you understand, children? These are the things we can observe in the taproot. Here you can observe all are same in size. Actually thin roots you can see, and they are coming from the stem only. They are coming from the stem only. Did you understand, children? Here taproots are that system having a main root. One main root is there. One main root is there. One main root is there. One main root is there, and it goes downwards. And from this main root we can see that smaller roots, and here and smaller roots are developed from the main root. Whereas that plants with the fibrous roots have a number of thin roots. So many will be there, but they are very thin, okay, like a thread, and arranged from the end of the stem. You can see that end of the stem. You can observe here, this is the stem part, isn't it? At the stem part you can observe these roots, isn't it? Then at that end of the stem you can observe them. Okay, children, did you understand here? And the next one here, and now not only that, going into the soil, all the roots are usually in the same size. Is that they are in the same size only? They are in the same size. Okay, children, did you understand up to here? Okay, now for the example for the taproots, examples I want to write it here, children. Mostly for that chili, okay, oak trees or coriander ante kottimira, coriander, oak tree. These are the examples of taproot. Okay, children, again I am telling chilli, coriander, oak tree. These are the examples for the taproot. Means in this plant, in these trees or plants, you can see that main root, and it grows towards that soil. Towards means into the downwards to that soil, and for the main root, a small roots will come. These are the things you can observe in the taproot. Examples: chilli, coriander, oak tree. Okay, next one for the fibrous. Mostly now only I have shown easy example. Easy example for the fibrous root is the grass, children, gaddi, wheat. Okay, and the next one, palm tree. These are the examples for the fibrous roots. These are the examples of the fibrous roots. Children, did you understand here? These are the examples of the fibrous roots. These are the examples of the fibrous roots. Actually, I want to repeat it again, children. The plant is divided into two systems, that is root system and shoot system. Isn't it? Means each and every plant is having a basic parts only, but it is different from one plant to another plant. Here, some plants may have a fibrous roots and some plants may have a taproot. Isn't it? Means here the roots are there, but the different root systems are there or not. Here fibrous root is there, here taproot is there, but both the plants are having that roots only. Isn't it? Means here the parts are same, basic parts are same, but there is a difference in that. Is it? Here the root system is divided into two types, that is taproot and next one is fibrous root. Okay, taproot and fibrous root. Taproot and fibrous root. See children, this is the taproot. Taproot. Here you can see the main branch. Main root. Main root you can see. For this main root you can see small roots. Isn't it? And it is going towards the soil. Means it is going towards the downwards. Isn't it? Here the fibrous roots you can see here. These are that. Actually it is looking like a fiber only. And all roots are in the same in size. And they are very thin. Means sannanga untai. They are very thin. Okay children, did you understand up to here? Okay. Now these are that, whereas the taps. And next one more thing, you can observe this. These roots are coming from the stem. Directly. From the stem only you can observe. And examples of the taproot are chili, coriander, oak tree. Okay. And these are that examples are fibrous root is that example palm tree, grass, wheat. Okay children, up to here did you understand? Okay. Now turn the page children. Turn the page. This is that differences in that root systems. Okay. Now second one I want to tell about that shoot system. Okay. In this also you can see that root system. See, you can observe that main branch is there. Is that means it is a taproot. You can see that main root is there at the center. For the main root, all the small roots are coming. Means it is here which type of root system? Taproot system. Very good. Isn't it? You can observe here also. Means here the root system is a two type, taproot and fibrous root. Now we are going to learn about the shoot system. Okay children, shoot system means about that stem, flowers, fruits, leaves. Isn't it? Shoot systems are having a four parts or not? About that we are going to learn. Okay. Okay, now differences in the shoot system. Here, shoot system. What is the next system? Shoot system. Root system is completed. Now we are there in the shoot system. Okay children, here similarly based on the different types of stems, plants can be differentiated. This depends upon the different shown. Here actually the shoot system we are having the parts, isn't it? What are the parts are there? I want to discuss that. Stem. What is that? Leaves. Next one. Flowers. Fruits. Isn't it? All these are can be called shoot system. Isn't it? We can call it as a shoot system. Okay, in that mostly we have taken a part that is stem. Based on the stem, the plants are divided into, plants can be divided into as shown in the picture. In the picture you can see page number 46 everyone. Page number 46. Here based on the stem, the plants are can be divided as follows. Okay children, now we are going to discuss about one by one. Okay, we want to discuss it one by one. Okay children. Did you understand here? Based on the stem, means based on the differences in the stem, the plants can be divided different types of as shown in the figure. Okay. Now here first one. First one, herbs. First one is herbs. Herbs, children. See here, usually herbs are short. Means they are mostly, actually they are small in size. Okay. And then thin, slender, green stem. Few branches or branchless. Examples, wheat, grass, mint. You can observe here, I want to show for you children. Here, see here. This is that one part. It is a short. When compared with the other plants, it is a short or not? It is that short and it is thin. It is also very thin, isn't it? It is not a more, means anta peddaga em ledu. Okay, thin, slender and green in color. You can observe the color, isn't it? It is a green in color. It is green in color. Did you understand, children? Actually, it is a short, thin, slender and green in color. And not only that, few branches. Actually, it may having a branches or branchless. It may have or not have, not means we can't tell. You can see for the coriander. Okay, not coriander. You can see for that mint. Is it for that small? You can see for this like this. They will have. Means small. This will be there like this. Means you may think they are having a branches or not. Here you can see the branches for the stem. Here you can see that no branches. Means it may be branches or branchless. Okay, children. First one is the herbs. Based on the stem, the plants can be divided here. Here based on the stem means you may see that it is very short and thin, slender, and next one it is very, next one stem, green in color. And sometimes it may have branches or may not. And the examples are wheat, grass, mint. Wheat, grass and mint. This is about that herbs. Actually, the shoot system, the plants are based on the stem, they have divided. Okay, children, did you understand? They have divided. Okay, did you understand, children? Everyone? Here, grass, you have to check the grass. See the grass, it is very short. And it is green in color and thin, slender and branchless or branches will be there. That is about that herbs. Means you may think that is weak, somewhat weak only. Okay, first one is herbs. I want to write what are the topics we have discussed here. Okay, herbs. Based on the stem, the plants are divided into this. Okay, first one is herb and the next one is shrubs. Next one is shrubs. Next one is shrubs. Shrubs. Actually here, shrubs are medium in size. Shrubs are medium in size. You can see here, I want to show in this, it is better. Here you can see this plant, it is in a medium in size. Okay, it is in a medium in size and when compared with, see here, when compared with the herbs, shrubs are stronger. Shrubs are stronger. Shrubs are stronger and they have a hard woody stem with branches. Hard woody stem with branches. You can see that. See here. Hard woody stem. You can observe here. But I want to show for you. That's why I am showing here, children. See here. Actually, shrubs are taller than herbs. Taller than herbs. Shrubs are taller than herbs. And they are usually actually medium in size, means not big, not small, the medium in size, and the stem is somewhat hard woody stem will be there, means In the shrub you can see, in the herb you can see there is no very weak you can observe. Whereas comes to the shrubs, it is having that hard woody stem you can observe for the shrubs. Okay, and the next one, and some it is having a branches also, it is dried up, but you can see some dried up branches here. Okay children, did you understand? And here also I want to show this thing you can take as a shrub also. See here, it is taller or not? It is taller, and the stem is hard and woody, and it is also branches, it is also having branches, and when compared with the shrubs it is bigger. Okay children, and for the shrubs we are having examples of the rose. Gulabi చెట్లు ఉన్నాయమ్మా మీకు. Rose you can see that. Examples for that, rose and hibiscus, mandar చెట్టు. Okay, hibiscus and cotton. These are the examples of shrubs. Okay, these are the examples of shrubs children. Is it rose, hibiscus, cotton? Actually shrubs are taller than herbs. Shrubs are taller than herbs, and they are having hard woody stem, and they are also having branches. Okay children, and the next one, they are medium in size, means herbs are very small, but shrubs are in medium in size. Okay children, here today in this class we have learned about that herbs and shrubs in the shoot system. In the root system we have learned about the taproot and fibrous root. These are things we have learned, and today is our homework. You have to draw the pictures children. Homework HW. Draw taproot and fibrous root. Pictures you need to draw. Okay, this is your homework. You need to draw fibrous roots and taproot. This is your homework. Okay children, you have to draw the picture. Taproot and fibrous root, these two systems you need to draw. Practice it very well, because if it is need means you have to draw in the notebook also. Okay children, this is your homework. In the next class I will continue the remaining shoot system. Based on the stem the plants are divided, isn't it? Two plant systems we have, herbs and shrubs we have discussed. Remaining I will explain in the next class. Okay children, did you understand? Okay, read well. Again I am repeating your homework. You have to draw the taproot and fibrous root. That is your homework. Okay, neatly draw the pictures. Read well. Thank you.